Hi there. I thought I'd record this one outside with the microphone. That way, I'm not yelling into my laptop and it gives my neighbors a sense of privacy. So I'm not like screaming at them while I record this. But dude, it's bright and sunny outside. It's great to get some sunlight. It's great to get that fresh air. I think that exiting and going for a walk or walk around the block really give you the sense of not being trapped inside. So that's really good. And I think people can fall prey to that. And also, if you're not taking vitamin D or you're not exercising or you're not getting some fresh air or getting some sunlight, sometimes that affects your mood. It does. Like I think being active, like two people just jogged by right now. Isn't that awesome? I think being active and also being kind to yourself and also just getting some sun. We're biological. Like sometimes that vitamin D or that drinking a lot of water, stuff like that, that seems so mechanical is good to the mechanics of our body, you know? I was thinking about seeds because I'm planting a lot of plants lately. I know you know that. But I was thinking the way that seeds, not all seeds, I'm sure, but a lot of seeds function, which totally makes sense, is inside them there's something green that inflates, right? It'll grow over time, but it inflates. They're surrounded by a hard shell, which is why they need to be encased in soil. If the soil's wet, then the hard shell will slowly dissipate. And if it's constantly wet over time, that dissipates. The thing inside swells, breaks through the shell of the seed, then the plant can start growing. Like there's nothing really like too uh, complex about that. That's how the seed grows into a plant. Right? Wetness causes the outer shell to soften, and then the thing inside swells, so it has to break through. Sort of like a pupa busting through like its cocoon. Or I know that sounds really like poetic, and I honestly don't mean for it to sound that poetic. But I wonder if you could turn that into a metaphor about yourself. If you let your hard shell soften, so that thing inside you can grow, maybe it's more beautiful than a flower or a butterfly or ladybugs, because ladybugs do that too. Um, yeah, so just thinking about that. Um, yeah, I hope you're all doing well. It's been crazy. I have to tell you, my World of Warcraft character is doing amazing. He's level 85 Fury Warrior, and it's been a lot of fun because Fury Warriors usually jump into the center of the crowd and just go nuts, and they just kind of hope someone will heal them. Doesn't always happen, but let me tell you, when it does happen, you're like, oh wow, I guess I'm not dead, and I'm totally killing it right now. It's going awesome. Make sure to find those things that you enjoy and pursue them as well. Start looking into them. If you like knitting, if you like reading certain types of books, if you like watching certain types of movies, one of my friends, Ben McPherson, who's amazing, just did a full watch through of all 10 Star Wars movies. That is awesome. Like, and then you get to see how characters develop and grow and evolve, and how some movies suck because they don't stay true to the contract written with the audience by that world, that universe that was created. And if you're not going to do that, then don't use the same universe again. But I think that kind of stuff is really neat. It's to me, like I know I'm kind of like knocking on it, but it's also kind of neat to see that and then apply it to your own projects. When you create a contract with the audience or viewer or whatever it is, and then you break that contract, does it alienate your franchise? Does it alienate your viewership? What does that do? And what are the contracts you create with your audience? What are the contracts you create with your readers or viewers or people you the way the way I see it is really the people you're trying to connect with. Like I do a lot of improv. So like I will perceive not only the audience, but my teammates as people that I'm trying to connect with. And how am I trying to connect with them? What's the contract I write with them? The contract I write with them is I'll be confident and calm and I'll support you in the first few seconds of every scene. It doesn't matter what's going on. I'm there with you. If we go down, we go down together. That's the way I try to affect a teammate. And another thing is whatever you say, I'm going to love that. That's going to be amazing. Right? It doesn't matter. It's going to be the smallest thing. You don't need to move on. You don't need to set forth the buffet. You just need to set forth the one little appetizer, and I'll think it's a meal. So that's how I try to affect my teammates. How I try to affect the audience. Try to give them something creative and imaginative, and something that like not the average person would choose to do or see or say, because their friends can say that at a pub or bar, and I'm up there because I do something a little different than their drunk friends at a bar. Hopefully, I do something a lot different. I know that I'm talking to microphone, so you can't hear the birds chirping, but it's really nice outside. I hope you're all doing well. Hope you're all staying happy. I have my ups and downs too, as you heard from my anxiety stuff and the times I've had hard times. But I hope you're all doing well. I wish the best for you. You're doing great. I'll see you next time. And feel free to ask me any questions you want. Right?